everyone. Today we are going to make the very classic Willow square. Now this is by Jan Eaton and you can find it absolutely everywhere. It's that popular. It looks gorgeous on its own or with a whole lot of other willow squares to make a blanket. I've actually made one of those and I will show you on here as well. Righto, let's gather up materials and get started. The materials that you need is just a small amount of yarn. I'm using cotton. You can use acrylic. It just depends on what you want to make this square for. I'm going to make it into a wall hanging, so I really need it to be quite sturdy and keep its pattern. You'll need a corresponding hook. So this yarn is 8 ply and my corresponding hook is a 4mm. Need scissors and darning needle as well. I'm using US terminology for this project and our first round is 16 double crochets, which you can either do into your magic ring or into 4 chains connected. All right, doing the magic ring, hold your yarn in your left hand, wrap it round 2 fingers twice. I've had lots of magic rings come undone just by using the single. So I use a double magic ring now. Pulling up that yarn over and making a chain to secure. Now throughout this pattern I'm going to use a single crochet with a chain on top as my starting double crochet. So popping your hook into your magic loop, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2. Now yarn over and pull through 1 for a chain. And that's your first double crochet. Now we're going to go around and do 15 more because we need 16 double crochets. Yarn over, hook through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's our double crochet. I'll leave you to go off and complete your round and I'll meet you at the end of round number 1. Righto, just check now that you've got the correct amount of double crochets. We need 16 for round number 1. Now we need to cinch in this magic loop. Pulling on the yarn end, you'll see that one of the loops cinches in. Grab hold of that loop and pull it out until the other one firms up, like this. Now you've got one loop out here, which will cinch in itself by pulling on the yarn tail. All right, I am going to slip stitch this together because I'm not changing colours as yet. So into the top of that second double crochet, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, and then pull it through the loop on your hook. Round number 2, we're going to do a double crochet into the top of every double crochet below and a chain in between. Popping your hook into the top of the double crochet below, yarn over and pulling up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops for a single crochet, yarn over and make a chain. So that's 1 double crochet. Now chaining 1, then we go on to our normal double crochets into the top of each stitch. Yarning over, pop your hook in, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Chain 1, yarn over, popping your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and chain 1. Now go around doing the double crochet, chain 1 and I'll meet you back at the end. Coming to the end of round 2, you really need to count the amount of double crochets because it can be a bit tricky. This can look like it's complete, but I actually only have 15. So yarning over and working into that space just before where we started our first double crochet. Chaining 1. And now I am going to do an invisible finish because I want to change colours. But otherwise, that's the end of round number 2 for you. So here's your single crochet and there's your chain. We're going to go into the chain after that, because this little stitch that we're making will sit over top of that double crochet. And then we keep our stitch count right, and it also looks so neat. Okay, you can just pop it around the top because that's going to be crocheted over, which is always a big help. I'll snip that off, and let's also do the magic ring while we're here. I just go in and around, trying to break through threads as I go with this one. 2, 3, 4, and reverse. All right, let's snip these off and we'll move on to row number 3. You will find with the amount of people making the Willow Square tutorial for you that there are some differences. So I'm going to go with what I have here. So round 3 is going to be 3 double crochets into every chain 1 space. Now, if you're not changing colour, you can continue on and do that single crochet chain 1 that I had done, or do your 3 chains, which will be considered a double crochet. Because I'm changing colours, I need to do a standing double crochet. So I make a little slip knot, I yarn over in readiness, pop my hook in the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And I can also close in that little slip knot so it's not unsightly. So making 2 more double crochets in this space. Now I go over to the next, do 3 double crochets into the next, and 3, and make your way around, doing 3 double crochets in each chain space. At the end of round number 3, I'm going to do a slip stitch into the top of that second double crochet, popping my hook in the top, yarn over, pull a loop through, pull through the loop on your hook. The loop on your hook has then replaced the top of double crochet number 1. Now what we need to do next for round number 4 is chains and single crochets. We're going to chain 5, 3, 4, 3 and 5, and that's what we do all the way around. I'm going to do a single crochet into that space that I just worked in. So hook through, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip 2 stitches and do a single crochet in the third. Now I'm going to do 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. Skip 2 stitches, single crochet in the third. Now I'm going to do 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Skip 2 stitches, single crochet in the third. Now I'm back to 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. Skip 2 stitches into the third. Now 5 chains, which is our corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping 1, 2 and into the third. So we'll continue on with this. Next we do 3. 1, 2 and 3, skip 2 stitches, single crochet into the third, do 4 chain, 1, 2, 3 and 4, skip 2 into the third with a single crochet, 3 chains and 3, skip 2 into the third and 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2 and single crochet into the third. Now go off and finish off this round and I'll meet you back here soon. To finish off round 4 on a 3 chain segment, I am going to pop my hook into the center of that single crochet, pull up a loop and pull through the one on my hook. Now we have got chain 5 here, so we need to start in the corner. Now round number 5 makes shells over top of those chains that we just made. Again, I'm using that single crochet, chain 1 as my starting double crochet. So we're going to make 5 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 2 chains and then another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we go into this chain 3 space and do a single crochet. So hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now in the chain 4 space we're going to do 7 double crochets. Yarning over, pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now it's a single crochet into that chain 3 space and we're back to a corner. So we're going to do 5 double crochet, 2 chain, 5 double crochet. Now a single crochet into that chain 3 space. This is how we're looking. Now we would continue on with 7 double crochets in the chain 4, a single crochet in the chain 3, 5 double crochet, chain 2, 5 double crochet for the corner. All right, you go and finish your round. I'll meet you back at the end. Round number 6 is made up of more chains and anchoring with a double crochet and single crochet. I'm actually going to have to turn my work for this one because to finish off round 5, I'm just going to slip stitch into this first double crochet and then turn my work because I really don't want to slip stitch all the way up those double crochets to the corner. So pop your hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull the left through the right. And now we're going to turn our work. We can work directly into this first single crochet here. Now we're going to do a double crochet because that's how this round will need to finish. So popping your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and chain 1. And that's going to be considered our double crochet. Now we do 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and we do a single crochet into the 4th double crochet of the shell below. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we do 3 more chains and another double crochet into the single crochet below. Now we do 4 chains and we do a single crochet into that corner. 2 chains, single crochet, 4 chains and a double crochet into the single crochet below. 3 chains, a single crochet into the 4th double crochet, 2, 3 of the shell. Like so. Now 3 chains, double crochet into the single crochet. Now 4 chains, single crochet into the corner, chain 2, single crochet. That's how our work's looking. You pop along and finish off the last 2 sides and I'll see you soon. Now I'm at the end of this round and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of what is the double crochet that we made. So there's your single crochet, there's your chain. I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the next chain after that. Pull a loop through and pull it through the one on your hook. Now I'm going to snip off my yarn because I'm going to change colours again. I'll go off and weave these in, be back in a minute. Round number 7 is more double crochets in those chain spaces. I'm going to start with a new colour. So I'll do a little slip knot on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and begin in one of the corners. So I'm starting with 2 double crochet. So with a standing double crochet, yarn over in readiness, hook into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then I can tighten that little slip knot. Now we'll do another double crochet, 2 chain and 2 more double crochet. Now we're going to do 6 double crochets in the next chain space. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then we're going to do 4 double crochets in the next chain space. 2, 3 and 4. Now 4 more in the next chain space. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 6 double crochets in the next space. Now in the corner it's 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. So that's another easy round. So you're going to do 6, 4, 4, 6, 2, 2 and 2. All right, go off, work your way around and we're nearly towards the end. Round 7 here is actually the last round of the pattern, but as you can see I've gone on to do little eyelets and then another round of double crochet. The reason I made this in colours was because I want to do a little wall hanging with it and I didn't want the whole wall hanging to be cream. So let's finish this off and go and have some fun. And here we've finished our 7-round willow square. You can see here it's in desperate need of a good blocking if you're not going to do any more crochet after this. But I am. So I'm going to finish up here and I'm going to see you really soon to make a wall hanging. Bye for now.